Welcome everyone to Press Start. My name is Darcy and I hope you are all having a wonderful week. The Game Awards aired on Thursday, showing off a ton of new trailers, updates for various games, and new titles. One of those titles happened to be Rumbleverse, a melee-focused wrestling fighting battle royale game from Iron Galaxy Studios and being published by Epic Games. As a fan of goofy-looking games, the trailer definitely caught my eye, so I was looking forward to checking it out sometime next year as the trailer ended showing. I went to the website and signed up to get notified on any future beta tests that may be happening. Lo and behold, I got an email the very next morning telling me an early access test would be taking place that day, and I was picked to participate. So I thought, sure, I'll check it out, not expecting much from the game. Man, did it exceed my expectations. But before I get into my thoughts, if this is your first time to the channel or you're returning for a second video, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can be notified of future videos. And if you like what I'm doing, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on what you think for Rumbleverse. All of this really helps me in the YouTube algorithm and be able to continue bringing new video to you guys in the future. So with that out of the way, let's get to my thoughts. As I stated before, I didn't expect much from Rumbleverse. I thought the game looked like it could be fun, and given that it was free to play, I could try it out for a bit and then, of course, likely never return to it. So getting a chance to experience it early would allow me to get through that new game smell right away and get back to working on my backlog a little bit faster. Now let me start off by pointing out the similarities to Fortnite, and I think that it is safe to say that that would come up pretty quickly as Epic Games is publishing Rumbleverse, and Iron Galaxy worked on the ports of Fortnite for Xbox and PlayStation. Art direction-wise, there's no secret, at least for me, this screams Fortnite. While you aren't getting exactly the same look as you do as the popular VR game, there are a lot of similarities and inspiration in the world and character design. So for me, that was definitely the first thing that I noticed. Also, when you look at the main menu, this looks like it's straight out of Fortnite to me. Again, not a knock to the game. I actually dig the art style of Fortnite, and I do feel because developing video games takes a long time, if this helps speed up the production of the game, by all means, go for it. Now, with this being an early access look, I did not get a chance to see what the Battle Pass would look like, nor the shop, because, again, those aren't ready to be rolled out yet. So we will have to wait and see what those will be, but I assume they will be similar to other Battle Pass games with a free and paid tier. Now for the actual combat of the game, the basics are easy to understand, and let me go through them for you. You have an attack, a grapple, a block, and a dodge. You can also pick up items and either use them yourself or throw them at your opponents to cause damage. Now there is a stamina bar, and running around depletes that, but you need your stamina to be able to use your special moves or of course enduring hits from your opponent. When your stamina runs out and you get hit, you enter a stamina break status, which makes you unable to block or dodge incoming attacks, as well as not use any of your special abilities for a few seconds. You start by shooting your character out of a cannon towards what's called Grapple City. You then will parachute in, or of course just fall drop into the space, and you start breaking boxes to find items to help you go and claim victory. Your character will have a 3-hit combo with his basic attacks, as well as of course that grapple ability. But it's important to note, if you use your 3-hit combo and it is blocked, you are going to be caught into a long recovery phase, which can of course be punished. Now if you get really good at the game, and I felt like I was starting to get there towards my later parts, you can actually combo into some of your special moves, or of course use a grapple to knock them into a wall or some kind of terrain on the map, and then punish them with another combo off of it. Running before your attack will cause you to do kind of a leg drop kick on your opponent or something similar depending on what abilities you're using. And you also can do a Randy Savage-like elbow drop while jumping and hitting the attack button, or just falling and hitting the attack button. Now, outside of that, let me just talk about the game. And man, did it feel good beating people up in this game. I played my first match and instantly was hooked. I could not stop playing. After each match, I would instantly re-queue back up, looking to get back in, even with me needing to go do adulting things like clean the house or take care of my dog. And I honestly never thought that I would have this much fun in this game. There isn't much of a tutorial, or actually there isn't any kind of a tutorial in the game. So at first, I was really struggling and trying to learn and doing a trial and error. And also, with that being said, I didn't realize with the books, which is allow you to get your special moves, that you had to read the books so that you could actually learn the moves. But of course, I used my noggin at some point and actually corrected my mistakes. Now, I streamed the game over on Twitch for a little bit, and of course, if you want to go follow me over on Twitch, there is a link down in the description below, so go over there and follow me or subscribe if you have a Twitch Prime. But I felt like I was having a lot of fun. I think the people that were watching showed that I had a lot of fun. However, as always the case, right, I did not get a win on stream. However, as soon as I hopped off, I did get some video recordings and played, and I got that win on record, which you can see right here below. Overall, though, I could not stop laughing and smiling while I played this game. It definitely is a lot more fun than I thought, and I cannot wait to get back into this game at some point. Now, this does not mean the game is without any kind of issues. There are some things that I think need polished, or at least issues that I came across. Now, one of those issues, I can't tell if it is a game system issue or just me not knowing the game myself that well. That one, of course, is sometimes I felt like I was getting grabbed by a move that I was nowhere near being grabbed by. But it did cause me to be very frustrated in certain parts because of feeling like I shouldn't have been grabbed by that move, and now I did, and now I died. How did he lunge that f***ing far? Yo, what the hell? Also want to say, sometimes I felt the grapple range on my character felt like it was shorter than other times that I used it. Sometimes I felt like my character took 2 steps to grab, and sometimes I felt like he took a lot longer. Again, don't know if that is a system issue or if that is just simply me not knowing the game and how it works. But again, caused me some frustrations that I did want to make sure that were pointed out. The other thing, of course, is having a tutorial in the game. I struggled at first, and you'll see in some of these clips where I had a lot of booklets in my inventory, and I thought for some reason having those booklets made my character use moves differently than normal, instead of course, later on learning that, yeah, you have to read it so that it goes to your R1 or L1 button, or whatever the beta might have been on your system, what controller you were using. But those are going to be things I think, of course, will get rolled out when the game comes into an actual early access. But those are things that definitely need to be in this game for people to have fun and continue to play this game. With that all out of the way, the game is just downright fun, and enough move variety in there that for me it feels like it has a lot of depth and a lot of room for longevity of this game. Now, the early access may have only been for a few hours before that went offline, but that few hours really has me looking forward to 2022 and getting back into this game and hoping that this is going to be a successful title for Iron Galaxy and a lot of other people diving into this game in 2022, and maybe, just maybe, there can be a professional esports scene for this game. Anyways, everyone, that's all we have for this video. Once again, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button and also consider hitting that bell so you can be notified of every time that I post. Thank you once again for tuning into this video, and remember, as always, your gaming news starts right here.